Well, Jen, Brent, I think everyone here can really see the light at the end of the tunnel with just under 7 hours left of this session. There's definitely an air of what I would call determined excitement right now as debate is still going on in both chambers on those final few bills of 2023.
It really is like a test of humanity, and you never know what's going to happen. It is the most unpredictable thing. It is democracy, perhaps at its purest form.
After 5 months of bills, budgets, and debates, the 2023 legislative session is coming to a close.
Most of politics is very scripted. We typically know what's going to happen, not typically, all the time. We don't know what's going to happen in that 4 hours.
Both legislative chambers started Wednesday with hundreds of bills remaining on their agendas, addressing topics from education to housing.
This is the make or break day on bills, and we're continuing with our cooperative talks, and we will continue to see some things that we may like or not like, but we continue to have those conversations.
And those conversations, both parties say, remained very bipartisan this year, citing compromise as a hallmark of this legislative session.
That philosophy, I think, drove this session, it drove last session, and it doesn't mean we always agree on things, but he's always willing to have that conversation.
Lots of work going on down to the wire this week. Some measures taken up and passed with just days left in the session, including a bill requiring police officers inform drivers of the reason for a traffic stop, a restructuring of the state's municipal retirement system, the option for towns to install red light speed cameras for automated traffic enforcement, and more. Some issues left on the cutting room floor: paid sick days, trash and waste management, and education reform. But legislative leaders agreeing this has been a productive session.
The end date is brilliant. Whoever drafted our Constitution, it is the most brilliant decision you ever did. It forces compromise. Deadlines create compromise.
Now, many of the bills passed today and this entire session do not go into effect immediately. They have different start dates, including some components of the budget bill passed yesterday. Those historic tax cuts for the state income tax rate are not retroactive. Residents will not see the effects from that until the start of next year, in January of 2024. I'm also told the legislature could go all the way up until that midnight deadline tonight, and Governor Lamont is slated to speak here to address lawmakers just after the session adjourns tonight. Live at the state capitol, Emma Wolforst, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.